look at Yu's. He's got like 3 variants of his Thunder God dance. Meanwhile, Yukiko is actually more true to life to her character in the original game. So, see here, she has a heal, which is interesting because for some reason the heal, like look at the description, it says it costs HP, but it recovers HP as well. Anyways, and she has her usual fire skills as well. So I can do Maragi, which is basically a pillar. Cool thing about this though is that I can detonate it early if I want to. So I can do this. And I can call it if I want to as well. Oh god, it's so hard to do it unless I'm using the D-pad. So there's that, and then I have a explosive one that can hit in a field in front of me. So I can do this. And it stays there, but when I release the button, it explodes. So that's pretty cool. She can also buff up her fire attack too, like this.
What's wrong?
And this will increase the damage of my next ability when she starts glowing. There's also like an enhanced version, but honestly I don't think I'll be using this because you need like 50 SP, and I don't think I'll be using that. But this is her ultimate, or at least one of them. Oops. Why can't I do it? Okay, hold on.
Good.
There we go. Pretty damn strong, honestly, because Yukiko, if you haven't guessed, is kind of a ranged character. I mean, I could just spam this too. Check this out. I got like MIDI fucking fans I can throw at him. I can even do it while jumping too.
Is it down? Is it down?
It's like Yosuke's kunais at this point. So that's pretty cool. And she has her basic attack too, of course, which is melee. So yeah, pretty simple combo. She is pretty much a really grounded character where you can use her close range or at a close distance because of her double types of fire attacks. So, and her persona ability, just her regular persona abilities are really nice too. So her regular is the B. It's just a cleave and it hits upwards too. So the enemy tries to jump, I can pretty much probably still catch them. As for the Y, it's an overhead. So I could do, for instance, all out attack. Oh wait, whoops, I could do all out attack. Knock them up. And then like, as they come down, hit them. The interesting part about the persona ability is that when I'm crouching and I use the B, it's like a dive bomb. Same when I'm in the air too. Whereas the regular B is a cleave. So, a lot of variability. Probably gonna play like ass still, but at least I'm learning the characters. Did I just quit the game?
Persona.
Shut up, Teddy. It's your entire fault we're here in the first place. If it weren't for you, I could be playing Shin Megami Tensei, but I'll be honest. If you're watching this, probably won't be getting to that game. Just because I'm out of time. Alright, let's watch Yukiko's story, and then we will be done with the main cast.
Oh, here. Yuki-chan, are you okay? Do you need any help?
Yes, I got 3 hours of sleep. And I haven't eaten, actually. I should probably eat.
Huh? No, it's okay. I want to do this by myself.
Are you sure? If you need a hand, don't hesitate to ask.
I smile back at the waitress, Kasai-san, and concentrate once again on slicing the carrot on the cutting board in front of me. You better wear a cut glove. At that rate, you're going to cut your hand. It's pretty tough to cut. I am Yukiko Amagi. I am the only daughter of the Amagi Inn. Some people here call the inn a famous local landmark, but to be honest, that description doesn't really register with me. I think people only see it that way because there's nothing else that stands out in this countryside town. I'm getting training from the Amagi Inn staff, but the food I'm cooking right now isn't for the customers. Actually, my cooking is, well, not so great. There's no way anything I made would be served here.
Good evening.
This is the Evening Journal with news for May 2nd. Our top story is on the domestic airline that was hijacked yesterday.
Okay, we're already getting to this program, which means that this is what Yukiko was doing when Chie was calling Yosuke and Yosuke was calling Yu and Yu was waiting for the call and at the Dojima place. We're slowly piecing together the timeline. Momentarily turning her attention away from the TV in one of the guest rooms, Kasai-san speaks to me.
Oh my, look at the time. Yuki-chan, don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Thank you.
The latter half of Golden Week starts tomorrow. I usually have to work through it since the inn is so busy during the holidays, but I've been given permission to take tomorrow off. And that's because Yu-kun is coming back to spend time here in Inaba. Yu Narukami. Oh god, yeah, I'm sorry, we have to go through this introduction every time. That's why I said in the first episode, or I think at the end of Yosuke's episode, just watch one of these episodes and then skip to the P4 story. You don't have to watch all of these. I don't recommend it either. But I will. Why? Because it's me. It's me watching this. Yeah, you're right. Shut up, me. He's a precious friend who transferred to Yasogami High here in Inaba last spring. He had to move back to the city after his parents returned from their job overseas, but now I finally get to see him again after 2 whole months. Just thinking about that news puts a smile on my face. Wait. Why are they saying it's 2 months when P4 ended in, what, February with Marie? So technically, what, March, April? Why are they calling it the new year, though? People may think I'm overreacting over just 2 months, but it still makes me happy. I mean, the year spent with Yukun was quite special for us. It sounds hard to believe, but last year we got wrapped up in a serious mystery that occurred in this town and solved it ourselves. The one who led the team we created then, the investigation team, was Yukun. Most of us who were in the investigation team are going to meet up for his return tomorrow. Already excited about it. Me too. Just as I begin to lose myself in these thoughts, an acrid burning smell stings my nose.
Oh, right, I was grilling the fish.
How are you grilling a fish while... You should never multitask food workstations unless you're, I would say, proficient in the kitchen. I am not one. I don't even know how to cook. Actually, I do know how to cook. I know how to cook instant noodles. I hurriedly flipped the sea bream I left on the grill. It's still good, right? Yeah, it still looks good. Just a bit black. I think it'll be fine. Maybe. When I look inside the pot, a lot of water is gone, but the ingredients I put in there to boil look soft, so it should be okay. It's probably time to turn the stove off, though. I put on the finishing touches and finally take a breather.
I hope everyone likes this.
It's been a while since everyone in the investigation team got together, so I want to make it seem a little more like a celebration. That's why I began making this box lunch for all of us, but it was a lot more food to prepare than I expected. I have any respect for our cooks. The number of guests we have here every day is way more than the amount of people I'm cooking for. They have to make a lot more food than I just did. I grabbed the largest tired lacquer box and struggled to cram all the food into it.
They say the presentation of the food is important, but I think taste should be a cook's priority.
No, nutrients should be.
The boys will eat a lot. I'm sure Chie will too. I definitely shouldn't skimp. There, all done.
An email? Who could it be from? I opened my cell and noticed a familiar name being displayed. Yeah, that's Chie, because she couldn't reach her.
Oh, it's Chie. I wonder if she forgot where we're meeting up tomorrow.
Chie Satonaka. She's been my best friend ever since I was little. She's also a member of the investigation team. We went through so much together during the course of last year's events, and now we're even closer than before. Sure enough, the email I received was asking for confirmation of our meeting place. That Chie, she must have gotten so excited when she heard the news that she glazed over the details. That's so like her. I just don't tell her that, or that's what Yosuke said. There was more to her email.
What? The Midnight Channel is on the air again.
Oh no. As I'm hearing for the 4th time, the Midnight Channel. At midnight on a rainy night, if you look at the TV that's turned off, you'll see your soul, mate. That was an urban legend that spread like wildfire in this town last year. At first, I obviously thought it was just a rumor, but I was wrong. It wasn't some superstition, there actually was something to the rumor. When we tested it out for ourselves, we saw an image appear on the TV even though it was turned off. But it wasn't anyone's soulmate. That person that appeared on the TV was a victim. This is why the investigation team was formed. The phenomenon was closely tied to the incident that we resolved. In a nutshell, it was a series of murders. A few people died and it was all over the news. That alone is already a serious case, but we discovered something even more shocking about it. There was a world inside TVs. Personas and shadows. We encountered so many unbelievable things that there's no way I could explain all of it. But everyone in the investigation team desperately did their best and we managed to take care of everything. Even the Midnight Channel was shut down. So it's pretty strange that it's on again all of a sudden. It seems Chie hasn't seen it in person yet, judging by her email. She just said, "Let's watch the Midnight Channel tonight." I glanced out the small window in the kitchen. Today's forecast is rain. The perfect weather for checking the Midnight Channel.
But that's not possible.
Words of denial tumble from my mouth. It's not that I don't believe Chie. It's just that I'm really hoping that she'll eat my food. I mean, what? If the Midnight Channel is broadcasting again, are we going to see another series of murders? These worries begin gnawing away at my stomach. Standing up against my own rebellious shadow and getting to know everyone better through our adventures in the investigation team are important memories of mine. But this would be something different. Even as I send off a reply to Chie, my emotions are still running wild. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, there you are. Someone's on the phone for you, Yuki-chan.
I'm so on edge, that's when Kasai-san speaks. Whenever I read Kasai, all I think about is the fucking Keihin gang. Stop. I don't want to think about Kasai ass here. I jump a little. I feel like a fool. I'm all worked up over a mere possibility that something's going to happen again. I calm myself down and smile at Kasai-san. Though this is kind of odd.
Huh? For me? Who could it be at this hour?
He said he was Kujikawa-san's manager and he wanted to ask you something.
Oh, right. That's why she wasn't picking up. But wait. Doesn't these events happen before? Isn't like doesn't Rise's manager call Yukiko? And that's why she can't call. That's why she can't call Yukiko. That's why she can't get a hold of her, so she sends an email. Yeah, whatever. Why do I give a shit about this small detail? Move on. Rise Kujikawa. She's an underclassman from our high school. Not only is she part of the investigation team, but a famous idol and TV personality. Wow. Famous. She took a break from show business while the investigation was underway, but she's been preparing to get back into it since spring. She's been super busy lately. I have no idea why her manager would be calling me though. Kasai-san jokes that they're trying to recruit me and hands me the receiver. She then ducks back through the split curtain. This isn't helping that uneasy feeling I was having earlier. I take a deep breath and put the phone to my ear.
Hello, this is Yukiko Amagi.
Oh, I'm sorry to call so late. My name is Inoue. I'm Rise Kujikawa's manager.
It's pretty cool, by the way. All of these characters, like these side characters, like Inoue and Kasai even, they're in Persona 4. Like, they actually appear as characters in the social links, so it's kind of a cool little detail that they included them.
Yes, that's what I was told. How can I help you?
Well, you see, I can't reach Kujikawa. I was hoping you might know where she is.
Huh?
They don't know where Rise-chan is? Apparently she won't answer her cell and isn't at her grandmother's place or her parents' home in the city. Her exhausted manager told me he was at such a loss that out of desperation he looked up our inn's number and called me, since he knew that we were friends. I feel really bad for the poor guy, but...
I'm sorry, I don't know.
The manager on the other side of the phone replies with a downcast, "I see." After he apologizes for calling me out of the blue like this, he ends the phone call, but not before asking me to keep Rise's disappearance under wraps. Even setting aside work, he must be worried sick about her. At least that's what he sounded like to me. My man's worried about his job security, that's what. He just lost the talent. The world of showbiz is pretty tough. This isn't the first time this has happened. Rise went missing when she took her break last year, so Inoue-san must be afraid of going through that again. But that's the only reason I was able to get to know her.
Don't tell me.
The revival of the Midnight Channel? Rise's sudden disappearance? My mind is a swirling miasma of depressing ideas and worst-case scenarios. Could Rise have gotten dropped into a TV again? I don't know about that, Yukiko, but put the goddamn food away first. That food's been on the table like forever. There's gonna be flies sitting on the meat. I know that my tendency to immediately gravitate to the worst possibility is a bad habit of mine, but I just can't stop myself. I open my cell and bring up the list of most called contacts. But my finger stops when I see the name Yu Narukami on the display.
No, I can't go running to him with everything.
Too late, he's already called Yosuke.
There's no proof that it's happening again anyway.
Or Yosuke
I
called him.
shouldn't make him worry.
There isn't any reason to be concerned about anything yet. Yukun is coming back for the first time in a while. After being away for so long, I want to welcome him with joy, not unnecessary burdens. Yeah, which is why I'm not going to tell him that one of our friends who's going to be at the celebration is missing. There's a reasonable explanation for everything so far. I need to keep my wild thoughts to myself until I have some real confirmation.
Risa-chan's number is...
Don't say it on the air or people will call her. I look for Rise's-chan's number on my cell and then press the call button. 1 ring? 2 rings? 3 rings? No response. With each unchecked ring, my anxiety grows. Why isn't she picking up? Maybe she's in an area with bad reception. Or maybe she's in danger and can't answer the phone. No, I have to stop thinking like that.
Maybe I should call Yosuke-kun.
Hey. Everyone calls Yosuke. I press the button to end the call as if my worries would end along with it. I begin looking up another number. Yosuke Hanamura. He's another classmate and member of the investigation team, and also, apparently, Yukun's partner. What do you mean, apparently? My boy keeps getting shit on. At first I thought Yosuke-kun was just calling himself that, but it seems the feeling is mutual now. Considering that he gets along with everyone pretty well and he's got more friends than I do, he might know something about Rise. Without any other leads, he's probably my best option. I dial Yosuke-kun's number. This time, the call connects immediately. He must have answered his phone without even thinking about it. I feel a little relieved and speak up.
Yosuke-kun? Good evening, this is Yukiko. I got an email from Chie a moment ago.
Yeah, she told me too. About the Midnight Channel coming back, right? Sheesh, I bet Chie was half asleep when she emailed you.
Hearing Yosuke's cheerful voice takes a bit more of my worries away. To avoid causing panic, I try to choose my words carefully as I relay what I heard from Rise's manager.
Actually, I just received a phone call about Rise-chan disappearing. Well, not literally disappearing, but anyway, it seems her people can't get in touch with her.
Really? She didn't mention any problems she was having to you, right?
No, I think she would have told us if anything was troubling her. She was busy, but happy to be working.
Right. And now rumors of the Midnight Channel coming back.
Yeah.
I go ahead and tell Yosuke everything Inoue told me. I promised him that I wouldn't tell anyone, but I figured that the investigation team needs to know things like this. After all, Rise has been through things with us that I'm sure she would have kept secret from her manager. Yes, like there's shadows and shit. After we talk about Rise's disappearance, a slightly awkward silence falls upon our conversation. Had Yosuke come to the same conclusion as I have? Before I can linger too long, Yosuke breaks the silence with a serious yet cheerful response.
Well, let's not get carried away. First, we need to see if the Midnight Channel's really back. There's no use worrying over things we don't know are happening. It's always important to be sure first, right?
It's times like these that I once again realize that my friends on the investigation team are wonderful. Yukun, who is calm and decisive, Yosuke, who is always a source of good cheer, and it's not just the two of them. Everyone's personalities on the team complement each other, and because of this, we were able to overcome all the inconceivable obstacles that we faced.
You're right. Thank you, Yosuke-kun.
Oh god, I can't wait to see, is Yukiko's shadow gonna appear again, and we're gonna have to go through this once more? I thank Yosuke and hang up. There's no use in getting flustered. First, we need to confirm the current situation and then think of a plan based on what we learn. No, first you gotta flip and put away all this food on the table. Huh, this feels nostalgic. A smile forms on my lips as my worries subside a bit. The lessons learned from last year are helping me now. The Midnight Channel airs at midnight. Duh. Got a lot of time to kill until then. Oh, I know. I have to clean up the kitchen. I don't want to leave a mess for our cooks when they arrive in the morning. Thank God. Glad we're addressing that. It closed the flippin' cupboard too. Oh my gosh. Yukiko, the type of girl that when she puts all the remaining food in one container. Ugh. After I finish cleaning up the kitchen and take a bath, I return to my room. I look at the clock, but it's still not even close to midnight.
There's still time.
I try reading a book, but nothing is sticking with me. It even feels like time is moving slower. I just want Midnight to hurry up and get here.
It's all right. I'm sure things will be fine. Nothing will happen.
Just play like a gotcha game or something. Actually, you might miss the Midnight Channel then. Same cutscene. Friends. Rivals, they are. They are what? Huh? Can you repeat that again for the 4th time? I sit in the Jeunesse food court with the weight of my homemade boxed lunches and a heavy heart. Until yesterday evening, my only concerns for today were cooking enough food for everyone and worrying about whether Jeunesse would be too crowded. A lot has changed in those few hours. So instead of coming here early to reserve space for my friends, I'm here even earlier out of sheer stress. On a side note, sitting here right now makes me realize that there are a lot more people in this town than I ever imagined. And with that many people, quite a few of them probably saw the Midnight Channel broadcast last night.
Why is this happening?
I know that I'm not getting an answer to that question, but I can't help but mutter it to myself as I sit and wait. This isn't the first time my image has appeared on the Midnight Channel. I heard about it from Chi and the others last time, but I never seen it myself until now. Oh, that is true. Yeah. I mean, after the victims were rescued, it's not like they actually saw themselves inside the TV, because they were in the TV already. No matter how hard I try to deny it, there's no doubt that it was me. It even gave me a ridiculous title, the Unconquerable Snow Black. What's that even supposed to mean? Everyone else got nonsensical names too, but it was no laughing matter. Actually, I can't even remember what my friends were called. The only thing that registered was that all of them were pretty awkward. I was too stunned to catch anything more than that. When Chie called me afterwards, I finally came to my senses. The situation just seemed to be more serious than I had imagined earlier. Especially considering that Risei-chan isn't the only one that we haven't been able to get a hold of.
Yukiko, you're early!
Good morning, Chie. I couldn't stop thinking about things, so I wrapped up my shift at the inn early and came here.
Just as my thoughts were getting gloomy again, Chie's cheerful voice is there to snap me out of my funk. I look up to see my best friend waving at me. Yeah, I shouldn't keep dwelling on these bad thoughts. It'll all be okay. I'm sure we'll be able to handle this. I reassure myself and show Chie what I bought.
I actually made a boxed lunch for everyone. Let's eat it together later.
Wow, a boxed lunch? You made it?
Real. I shrug and give a wry smile at Chie's reaction.
Don't worry, I made sure to taste test it first so it won't be like last year.
Yukiko, you don't need to taste test, okay? Just follow the damn cookbook. I shouldn't speak, I've never cooked anything, but you get the idea.
I think.
Well, you've got a point. We don't want people to keep calling us poison chefs, do we?
More like poisson.
Ooh, that does smell really good. Oh man, I can't wait to try it.
Hearing Chie's delight makes me feel a bit better. I wonder if everyone else will be as excited about my food as she is. Just as I'm thinking about how to bring it up, I hear a familiar, cheerful voice from behind.
Hey there, sorry I'm late. I ran into this guy at the elevator.
Good to see you guys again.
Welcome back! We missed you. The guest of honor's finally here. You're looking well.
Welcome back. Should we...
It's Yosuke-kun and Yu-kun. Chie bounds off happy as can be, but I'm a little lost in my emotions. I wonder how much Yu-kun knows about what happened yesterday. Yosuke is the first to notice what I'm getting at and casually transitions into the subject.
Huh? Oh, he already knows about the Midnight Channel thing. He's actually the one who called me up about it.
Oh, I see. This has turned into a pretty thrown-together reunion, hasn't it? But I'm glad you came.
Yu-kun smiles at my words. I kind of smile in calm demeanor. He hasn't changed at all. I'm happy, but there's definitely an elephant in the room. No, that's a panda. Wait, I wish this could be a fun gathering with us all getting together like normal people. My thoughts are interrupted by an exaggerated cough. It's Yosuke. Apparently he was waiting for us to all sit down. After grabbing our attention, Yosuke begins to speak.
Well, it sucks that we can't hang out more before jumping into another mystery, but to celebrate our partner's return, I hereby reinstate the investigation team in response to the Midnight Channel going back on the air last night.
Here comes the cue sarcastic clapping.
Oh, the team is back! Just hearing that name again gets me all fired up. Yeah, let's do this!
I don't think the applause is necessary.
Yosuke sarcastically teases us for applauding, but after glancing around at everyone, I'm sure we all felt that it was appropriate. I mean, there's no reason for any of us to turn that down. We have friends missing and there's something causing trouble. Of course, we're going to help out and get to the bottom of this. After confirming that everyone's on board, Yosuke-kun continues on. Our reunion is now a full-fledged tactical meeting of the investigation team.
Well, let's get cracking. I mean, this is no laughing matter. No one's heard from Teddy, Kanji, or Rise. Just those three, right?
Yeah. Oh, I got a hold of Naoto-kun, but I didn't tell her about this stuff. She told me she couldn't make it today because of her job, so I didn't want to worry her. She seemed pretty bummed that she couldn't be here too.
That makes 4 of our friends who aren't here today. Hearing it from Chie was one thing, but talking about it in a meeting like this and not seeing faces that should be here makes it all hit home. Even though there's no need to worry about Naoto-kun, what could be so important that she can't be here? She's such a skilled detective, it would be much more reassuring to have her around, but bringing that up to the group wouldn't help now. I need to focus on what all of us who are here can do.
One thing's been bothering me. The picture on the TV was very clear last night.
Yeah. Going by the pattern from last year, it wouldn't be that clear until after the victim entered the TV.
Hey, isn't this the first time a big group of people was shown together? Plus, we're still here. Why us anyway? And what's up with those insulting descriptions?
I can understand Chie's anger. From what she told me, she tried talking to some girls who were chatting about the rumor, but they ran away from her. Probably, no, definitely because they saw the Midnight Channel. I hated hearing the whispers of scoring Princess under people's breaths after the Midnight Channel aired last year, so I can empathize with Chie's feelings. But I feel a little better about it this time. Back then I didn't see the broadcast for myself, so I didn't know what I looked like. Of course, I still hate that I was on it again, and it's still really embarrassing.
What bothers me most is Teddy. He was acting like the host of that show.
Yeah, and we can't find him.
This smells fishy. Then again, I doubt he would play a prank like this for no reason.
I guess we'll just have to go inside the TV and find out what's going on.
Yosuke has a point. If we want to investigate the reappearance of the Midnight Channel, it would be fastest to just go in there and see for ourselves. But...
won't we be stuck in there without Teddy to give us an exit?
Exactly. We can enter the TVs because we are Persona users, but without Teddy preparing a TV inside the TV world for us to exit through, we'd be trapped there. That is a sentence without context. Have a TV inside the TV world. Yosuke laughs proudly in response to our shared worry.
Not so. I've had Teddy keep the exit TV out on that side.
You know, that sentence kind of bothers me too. Like, what if shadows just come to this world because Teddy left the TV there?
Look at you, all prepared.
Should I spoil it? Bad ending of Persona 4. Shadows in the real world.
I mean, think about it.
I mean, it's kind of like what happens in Persona 3, but... well, it's a bigger deal, I guess, in P4. It's more dark too.
What if we were half asleep and fell into a TV when Teddy wasn't over there? Isn't that a scary thought?
Like anyone would be that clumsy.
Anyway, it sounds like it's safe for us to go investigate then.
Yeah, there's no doubt that something's going on in there. Is everyone ready?
We're all good to go. To tell the truth, I had a hunch that this was going to happen.
Everyone nods at Yosuke's words. Oh, I forgot to mention the food I made. What should I do? Should I bring it up after we go inside the TV? Or just feed it to a shadow? Insta-kill. Well, we're in the middle of a serious situation now, so this is definitely not the time for a boxed lunch. I'll bring it up afterwards. We'll all eat a great meal together after the case has been solved. What do you mean? The food's gonna be bad by that time. It'll be the perfect motivation for us to solve it. As I work up my resolve, Chie suddenly taps my forehead.
Yukiko, it'll be all right. You don't need to scrunch up your face.
Was I doing that?
Yeah, you're gonna give yourself wrinkles.
I'll be more careful.
Don't worry, things are different from the way they were last year. We're old pros at this.
Chie knows that I'm apprehensive, so she's trying to make me smile. But she's right, I shouldn't get myself too worked up. I smile in response to my best friend's thoughtfulness. And when we were off following Yukun and Yosuke... TV cutscene again? Oh my god. Guys, the customers are leaving. Okay, let's get to it. Alright, Yukiko, route begin. Oh, so she starts here in the gym. What happened? I was with Yukun and the others and we entered the TV as usual. And then...
where am I?
My mental fog clears immediately once the cold sensation against my cheek and back kicks in. It doesn't feel like I'm hurt anywhere. I'm filled with confusion as I get up and look around, but looking around only raises further questions. The scenery looks familiar on a basic level.
It looks like an auditorium. But wait, is this our school's gym?
I know I'm in the gym at my high school, but however the details are completely different. There are mounds of chairs stacked in a weird formation everywhere, and everything feels a bit creepy. Then I notice that something even more important is amiss.
Oh, where's Chie? Yukun? Hello? Isn't anyone around?
Oh, rest in peace. She didn't name Yosuke. He's the bottom tier friend. I don't see any of them, and no one replies to my inquiries. Seems like we've gotten separated. Usually when we enter a TV together, we all end up in the same place. All of a sudden, something started gushing out. Smoke? It's white smoke like you see on TVs and movies. I take a defensive stance to prepare myself. Considering that I'm inside the TV, I need to be ready for anything. I feel isolated and lonely, but I'm an important member of the investigation team too.
Hello! Sorry for the wait! Greetings, boys and girls of Yasogami! The P1 Grand Prix is about to begin! There's no need for manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out! Tell us how you really feel!
Rise, do I have to hear this announcement like 8 more times with the other characters? Yes, you do!
Rise-chan?
I, Rosette, will be your commentator. But first, the General has a few words for you all.
Rise was inside the TV too? But something about her seems odd. Despite my perplexity, the big monitor on the stage in the gym turns on when Rise's voice gives the cue. What appeared on it was an oddly dressed...
Huh? Teddy?
You're all here now. Well then, I'm proud to announce the opening of our very own P1 Grand Prix!
Interesting, he says we're all here now, so I guess once these four, once you, Yosuke, Chie, and Yukiko entered, that must have meant that Kanji, Naoto, obviously Rise, who else? Kanji, Naoto, anyone else that I'm missing? And, well, Teddy, obviously, too. We're already inside the TV, so their story is interesting and unique. How did they end up here? P1 Grand Prix? Wait, that sounds familiar. It's the name of the program that aired on the Midnight Channel last night.
Where's that cheering coming from? Was it just a sound effect? I don't see anyone here.
But ignoring that for the moment,
Yuki-chan, you still haven't figured out what's going on? Should I give you a special deluxe smooch to wake you up? Huh?
Daddy, those clothes!
alright, I forgot. She has like there's a weird sense of humor.
I'm sorry, but every time I look at you, that hat, it fits you.
I saw it once already on the TV yesterday, but I still can't stop laughing. I'm dying here. I'm dead. I've never seen a gigantic hat like that sold anywhere. Just too funny. Yukiko is gonna be like, she has some mom humor already. But she's like, what, 20? 25 maybe now?
What's so funny? Ahem. Are you You sure you want to keep laughing like that?
Oh, we managed to piss him off already, though.
If you keep it up, you won't be able to reach your most cherished thing.
It's just that outfit. My most cherished thing.
Yeah, an even bigger hat.
That's it. I'm angry now. If you won't listen when I tell you things, you'll have to find out the hard way. Bring out the next opponent.
Well, like, first opponent, it's no use. It's still funny. I'm gonna die. Out of context, my eyes are tearing up and my abs are hurting from laughing so hard, but then smoke starts pouring out again. Oh, Yosuke first. Once the smoke clears, I see Yosuke? That finally puts an end to my laughter.
Yosuke-kun, I'm glad you're okay.
Of course I am. Now let's just hurry up and do this. I'll take this opportunity to overcome the Amagi challenge in a different way.
What? I don't understand what Yosuke-kun is saying. He's not making any sense.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Isn't it pretty late to be getting cold feet? You're killing the mood here. Hurry up and get ready, Yukiko. Just to be clear, I'm not gonna go easy on you.
Yosuke-kun, what's gotten into you? Don't tell me you really want to fight. Can't you see what kind of mess we're in? We really need to get our act together.
Upon hearing my words, Yosuke's face contorts as if he's thinking I'm being a wet blanket. It's giving me goosebumps. He never looked at me like that before.
Yikes! Yep, sure enough, Miss Goody Two-Shoes ruins a moment again. You're always like that, you know? Always just going with the crowd.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, that wasn't it. I meant to say you just jump on whatever the easy way out is.
That's not true.
You said you thought things over and decided to take over the inn, but I bet you came to that conclusion the same way.
I can't come up with a response to Yosuke's words. Saying I'm just jumping on the easy way out? It's true that during last year's incident I realized there was a part of me that just wanted to escape from everything. That I despised being seen as nothing but the daughter of the upstanding traditional family that runs the town's inn. But in the end, I made up my mind to follow in my family's footsteps after all. I was able to defeat those inner thoughts thanks to Yu-kun and everyone else. Yosuke should know that. He was there. So why?
You tried to act all high and mighty by saying you were determined, but you were just trying not to rock the boat.
A based Yosuke here.
It's too much trouble thinking on your own, so you closed your eyes to everything. Isn't that right, Miss Goody Two-Shoes?
Alright, come on, Yukiko. I know your combos. Let's beat him up. This isn't reality. This is the TV world. I thought Yosuke-kun's shadow might have come out again, but he doesn't look like one. His voice and eyes are the same as usual. Even his smile is the same. It's Yosuke, alright. The same one who's always been chatting away cheerfully in our classroom. But that's...
Now there's something you don't see every day. What are you thinking so hard about, Yosuke?
Flashback, okay.
What was that supposed to mean? But it's nothing.
What? Come on, you can tell me. Here, I'll help you with whatever it is. Huh? What's this piece of paper?
Hey!
Chie's swipe is much faster than Yosuke's shocked spastic attempt at defense. This is...
Oh, this is for our guidance counseling.
Hey, don't look at that!
Oh, so you're having a hard time deciding on your future.
Can it? Anyway, what about you? Come on, Chie. Knowing you, it must be something incredible, right?
Yosuke-kun snatches the black guidance counseling form back from Chie's hands and lashes out at her. Unfortunately for him, she answers with no hesitation.
Ha ha ha! Very funny. I'm all set on what I want to do.
That sounded like you meant it.
Did you think I was lying? That's pretty rude, you know. I'm totally serious about it.
Seriously? What about you then, Yukiko? Are you gonna take over the inn after all?
I nod in response to the question as the conversation shifts to me.
That's the plan. I gave it a lot of thought, but in the end, that's what I'm going with.
Does that make me the only one still undecided? It's impossible. But man, that's amazing, Yukiko. Next to Chie and her whatever pops into my head, I can tell you're set on this.
Hey, what did you just say?
These memories of Yosuke supporting my decision so enthusiastically made my shock in the moment even greater. Is that what you really feel? That I'm just taking the easy way out?
No, it's not an easy way out.
It's the medium way out.
Sure, fine. It's useless talking about it. An idiot like me wouldn't understand what a goody two-shoes like you thinks. Let's decide this with an easier way. Come, Jiraiya!
Yosuke summoned his persona. A persona and a shadow are one of the same, so they can't exist at the same time. In other words, the one standing before me has to be the real one. Any hope that isn't really him is just being shot down. Words hurled at me a moment ago bury themselves even deeper into my chest. I want to talk things out with him, but it doesn't seem like he's willing to listen right now. Then...
Come, Konohana Sakuya.
I'm not just going to stand here and take this. I need to figure out how the others are doing, so I need to fight and win for now.
Well, here goes the first battle. Captain versus Snow Black is about to begin. Who will Lady Luck smile upon? I'm as curious to find out as you are, dear viewers.
No, black is just a synonym for Black Frost, let's be honest. Or like black ice. God, I hate black ice. Thankfully, it did not snow this year. And it will not either, it's not cold enough, which is great. I hate snow, you know why? It's a move speed debuff. Alright, let's do this. Oh, okay, Yosuke. Take some fans, motherfucker. This fan gameplay, alright.
Just getting started.
Oh wow, okay.
The opponent's still standing.
Still up. Still up. Just getting started.
Excuse me.
Still up.
Another run. The opponent reading their move.
Ooh,
Persona. Keeper has no mercy.
How unfortunate.
easy
Better
win.
luck next time.
It's kind of hard to execute the like the actual skills because you need to move the D-pad down and then right or down and left. It's actually rather simple when you think about it, but doing it on the joystick is for some reason a lot harder than doing it on the D-pad, but moving on the joystick is much more familiar for me. So, well, I haven't played a fighting game in a long time, so I think I'm doing all right. I won. I really fought and defeated Yosuke. Teddy's cheerful and joyous voice reaches my ears as I stand stunned in silence.
Now that was one relentless battle! This is what makes the Grand Prix so spectacular!
Where are these voices coming from? I search the surrounding area to find the source of the cheering. All around us are students in their uniforms. No, it's not right. These things are human-shaped, but they're definitely not humans. We're surrounded by them and they're all cheering. It reminds me, I think these things were there when I was fighting Yosuke-kun as well. Is this some kind of special effect that Teddy is using? Or considering that this is the TV world, are they shadows? They're just watching and cheering, but they don't really seem hostile.
Nothing is staged or worked, folks! Yuki-chan, make sure you let your fists do the talking in the next fight, too!
Nah, I'll let my infinite fan throwing do my talking. Holy crap. That's crazy. The fans travel the entire arena too, so it's not like you can just outpace them. A strangely dressed Teddy makes his weird announcement and the monitor turns off. Reese's announces a 10-minute break over the PA system. I try talking to her, but she won't answer no matter what I say. Everyone's acting so oddly. Yosuke-kun stirs and gets up.
Oh, Yosuke-kun. I'm sorry I didn't go easy on you.
Nah, I really am worthless scum. I'm sorry you have to put up with me.
Huh?
Huh?
Yukiko, I understand what you wanted to say, but I need a moment. I don't think my heart can take any more right now.
Yosuke-kun is still saying things that don't make any sense. It's like we're having two entirely different conversations. And he's acting different than he was before. Yosuke slaps both of his cheeks and then turns towards me. Which cheeks?
All right. I think my heart will be okay.
And what about your cheeks?
Yukiko-san? Are you hurt or anything?
Huh? No, I'm fine. But Yosuke-kun, are you sure your heart's okay? You look pretty shaken up.
That ain't... I mean, that's not true. Huh?
He's still acting a bit odd, but I feel like I'm actually having a conversation with Yosuke this time. I suggest that we talk about what's going on, and he agrees. What exactly happened a moment ago? After some talk, we both agree that it was strange that the world inside the TV had changed from the beautiful scenery we last remember to Yasogami High. We discussed the changes in Teddy and Rise-chan. Additionally, Chie and Yukun entered the TV with us, but neither of them had seen them. What is going on with the TV world?
Damn it, I wish we had something to go on.
I did notice that there were some shadowy people around us while we were fighting.
They don't seem hostile, but it's still eerie. Those silhouettes weren't in the TV world last time we entered it.
Yeah, they looked like students or shadows. Though they were too well behaved to be the kind of shadows we're used to. Well, if they're not going to attack us, we can leave them alone for now.
Oh, another thing. Teddy said that if I don't fight, I won't be able to reach my most cherished thing.
Most cherished? Like something that's really important to you? Oh, maybe he meant me!
True.
I doubt that.
Damn.
Who knew a gentle denial could hit so hard?
But seriously, what was Teddy talking about? I didn't bring anything important to me in this world. Oh no. Oh, it's the bentos. He's holding her bentos hostage.
Oh, could it be...
The I am Yukiko. The box lunches. It's gone. I know, I had it in my hands when I came in here, but now it's gone. I look around frantically, but there's no trace of it.
Oh no, did I drop it somewhere?
When? Where? Why? How? Did I drop it when we entered the TV?
I'm sorry, Yosuke-kun, I need to go look for it.
Huh? Look for what? Hey, Yukiko, you can't go alone. It's too dangerous.
I feel bad ignoring Yosuke-kun, but I can't tell him what I'm looking for. I made all that food to surprise everyone with, after all. Oh my gosh, Yukiko's gonna be playing her own fucking quest in this TV. She's... Oh god, it's like you have the entire cast on the same page, and then there's Yukiko, who's he's trying to get her lunch back. If they're not surprised, it won't mean as much as they'll enjoy it less.
Wait up! Ah.
He's about to catch up to me as I'm exiting the gym, but then suddenly he just stops moving.
Yosuke-kun, what are you doing? Is that a mime act?
No, there's some invisible wall here. What the hell? You got through, but I can't.
As Yosuke makes herky-jerky weird poses, the monitor behind him comes on. Herky-jerky, okay. What appeared was... it's Teddy in that silly-looking hat again.
Did I forget to tell you? Only the winner can move on to the next fight. No one's getting out of this school until a champion's been crowned. Only the one who fights to the very end and comes out on top can leave.
What's up with that? What am I supposed to do then? I can't get out of here.
That's right. Sorry, but you're stuck there, Yosuke. Now, Yuki-chan, if you want to get your cherished thing back, you know what to do.
Teddy directs a knowing smirk right at me. Did Teddy take my box lunch? If he did, that's absolutely unforgivable. Yeah, definitely not the whole mystery behind our missing friends. It's the box lunches we're here for. To others, it may just be an ordinary box lunch. But I was proud of that food. I wanted to show everyone how much I've grown since last year and have them enjoy the fruits of all my hard work. You know, the funny thing about shit like this is like you would only see this type of writing in a JRPG. Like imagine a Western game writes this. No fucking way you're gonna have people that are gonna be pouring out their soul for a flippin' box lunch. Like no one does that. I put my heart and emotion into making that box lunch. If all that work had taken away from me as a joke, there's no way I can just let that slide.
I'm sorry, Yosuke-kun. I have to go.
Wait, you're seriously ditching me? Yukiko! Yukiko! Is this for real? What am I supposed to do if I have to take a leak?
Well, climb on the tallest chair in that gym and see if you can make a fountain. What did I just say? Moving on. After exiting the gym and running around for a while, I noticed that while this place may look like Yasogami High, the building layout is completely different. Occasionally I bump into invisible walls like the one Yosuke ran into, and I can't continue on the path I was taking. It doesn't look like I'll be joining up with Yukun and Chie here. Can't believe I lost my boxed lunch in a place like this. Where in the world could it be?
Did anyone lose something?
Oh, so she's gonna run into Labris.
Huh?
That voice wasn't Teddy or anyone else I recognized, and it wasn't one of those silhouettes either. It was distinct and echoed down the halls. It's a girl's voice. When I turn to look, I see a girl wearing a Yasogami High uniform looking around. I don't recognize her, but I recognize the bundle she has in her hands.
Oh, excuse me, that's mine.
No freaking way the box lunch actually made its way here. Okay.
You dropped this. You're a careless one, ain't ya? You want to be more careful.
Huh? Oh, thank you.
Great. This is going to be quite the ragtag duo. We got a delusional robot girl who thinks she's a human, and boomer humor Yukiko here. This is going to be great. She's got a serious tone to her voice and a very distinct intonation in her words. She's Australian. I don't remember anyone like this at our school. I'm curious as to who she is, but there are more important things to attend to. The girl before me doesn't seem like she's going anywhere, so I'll chat with her after I check on my boxed lunch. It is a bit rude, but it should be understandable in this situation. I hurriedly begin opening the bundle.
No.
I could tell from opening the lacquerware box lid, it's totally ruined. I should have known though, when I woke up inside the TV I was splayed out on the floor after all. Box lunch obviously wouldn't have survived unless someone in the TV world happened to catch it and then set it aside. And not eat it.
You can still eat it. Maybe.
I try to reassure myself. The flavors have gotten mixed up a bit, but it's all the same in your stomach, right? It's still good. It's still good. I can still give it to everyone. Ellipses. No, I can't. Even though it's still edible, there's no way I can make this look anywhere near presentable.
Yikes. That was a boxed lunch?
Yeah, it's all jumbled up now, so I can't give this to anyone.
Give it? Oh, were you gonna share it with your friends?
That's right.
Wow, that sounds great. You made it so you could enjoy it with everyone, huh? I'd love to do something like that myself. You gotta enjoy your youth while you can, right?
True indeed. Is that girl trying to cheer me up? Even though we're in such an odd situation, it lifts my spirits just to know that someone else here understands the emotional process that goes into making a boxed lunch like this. Oh, of course, even if she didn't have any interest in boxed lunches, I'm just glad that I found someone that I could actually talk to in this place.
By the way, what are you... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Yukiko Amagi. So, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm the student council president. It would be weird if I wasn't at school.
Student council president? Oh, I think I remember elections being held back in April this year. I didn't quite remember who got elected, so she's the one. Wait, what? Something's not right. I mean, this is...
Oh, no. That's not what I meant.
Okay. I like how canonically only Chie paid attention and realized that, wait a minute, our student council president was a guy.
Are you, a persona user?
What? What are you talking about?
She can't use a persona, but she's here in the TV world. In other words, that means Miss President doesn't notice my confusion and continues right on.
There's that wackadoo event going on right now, ain't there? They can't pull stunts like that on campus. That's why I'm looking under every rock for him, so I can shut the whole shebang down.
Excuse me. Wackadoo? Does that mean it's not good? And you're looking all around the school so you can put a stop to this tournament?
I'm kind of like thinking this would be a pretty cool plot actually to Persona 5, right? Because imagine if Labris was like a party member or like a main character, right? And she didn't have a persona already, right? Because she doesn't hear. And this is her palace. And it's like the whole time you're just following her around as she's like discovering parts of her palace, and then at the end she awakens to her persona and then the palace disappears within her. It's kind of like Futaba, really, but it's like it's a different scenario of that. Basically, why there's a fucking fly on my screen? Get off. The fly doesn't like my commentary.
Well, that's what I said, ain't it? I can't believe they didn't run this by the student council first. Not that we ever would have approved a cockamamie event like this. Anyway, I gotta go stop this tournament. You too, you know? You're that, what was it? Snow Black?
Huh? Wait a moment. I'm not participating in it by choice.
That's a complete misunderstanding. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Miss President seems quite surprised by my words.
Is that true? Well, you do look like a serious student. I can't believe they're even roping normal students into this. You should get yourself home and leave the rest to me.
Huh? Wait!
After attempting to reassure me, Miss President turns around and begins bounding off like a deer. I chase after her, but not only is she really fast, my path gets blocked by that invisible wall again when I turn a corner. I have no choice but to abandon my chase. This wall won't budge at all no matter how hard I push at it. What in the world is it? I feel like someone has already decided where I'm supposed to go. Still, who could that girl be? She didn't know about personas and she seems to think that this place is just plain old Yasogami High. Could she be a victim that was dropped into a TV? When I think about that, I feel disgusted at myself for worrying more about my box lunch than her safety. Stupid me. Wait, if she's a victim, then why didn't she appear on the Midnight Channel? Usually the program comes on after a victim enters the TV. None of this thinking is going to help me get any real answers. I need to push forward and focus on understanding what's happening here. Next time I run across Miss President, I need to make sure I get things... Whoops. If she really is a victim, then I need to rescue her from this world. I mean, that is true. But we also know, after playing Chie and Yosuke's route, that Labris is a shadow weapon just like Aegis, and Cease is for some reason tracking her down. So she's either on the run, or she got amnesia or something, or self-deluded herself because she wants to be human. So it's interesting. Cease might actually be the enemy in this game, like the Persona 3 cast, they might be the enemy. I proceed on, although the invisible walls are constantly slowing my process. Eventually I reach the entryway. It seems familiar, yet also completely unfamiliar to me. Seeing a replica of a place that I know so well in a form that is so different is really creepy.
Are you looking for something, Yuki-chan?
Yes, my next opponent.
Oh, I bet you miss me so much that you're looking high and low for me.
Teddy appears on the monitor hanging from the ceiling, still wearing his strange outfit. I don't think it's funny anymore. I'm pretty angry.
Teddy, you better stop this right now or else.
Oh, are you in a bad mood? I was looking forward to you trying to score with me. But no matter how mad you get, the battles won't stop. Your fate is to fight and fight and fight to the bitter end, Yuki-chan. So you'd better make up your mind. Now bring out the next challenger.
Yes, the next. It's gonna be you. Thick smoke pours out the same way it did when I met Yosuke. I see a faint shadow before the smoke. Wait, is that a green warm-up jacket? Don't tell me. I knew it.
Yoo-hoo, Yukiko! What are you so upset for?
Thought they were gonna save Chie for last, you know, like fight your best friend last.
Chie, thank goodness you're okay. I was worried with all the strange things going on in here.
I'm so glad that Chie is safe. The anger and tension I was feeling moments ago drains away. As much I want to discuss with her, Teddy and Risei's odd behavior, my poor box lunch. No, that can be left for later.
I found Yosuke-kun in the gym, so all that's left is to find Yu-kun and head for where Teddy is.
Right now we need to think about joining up with everyone. Just when I'm about to say how reassuring it is to have Chie with me.
What? I don't want to do that.
Huh? Chie?
How come I have to help? Just so you know, I'm having a blast with this P1 Grand Prix.
True. She gets to eat all the meat every time she wins.
You're always like that, Yukiko. You just assume you'll get your way.
I couldn't believe my own ears. The Chie before me is the real Chie. But it's the same as with Yosuke-kun. She's belligerent and saying offensive things. But she's nothing like a shadow. Chie, my best friend, is saying horrible things to me.
Have you ever thought about the problem you cause for others? You may not realize, but you completely rely on us. That box lunch you brought today is a perfect example. Nobody ever said they wanted you to make them one.
True. Based Chie.
No, I didn't mean it to be like that.
And your next line is going to be, your cooking sucks anyways. Is that really how things are? I'm about to dispute what she's saying, but I'm at a loss for words. I mean, I guess I do force myself on others. I do rely on others, so I can't completely deny Chie's words. Even though I think it's not true, maybe that's just how I want to see things. What Chie is saying may actually be how everyone else views me.
Woohoo! The
So fight.
cattiness is through the roof here. Let's get today's episode of Girls Gone Feral started.
There you go again, the same old I didn't mean crap from you. You think that excuses you from relying on other people? Yukiko, I'm serious about this. Let's settle this once and for all. Here goes. Persona!
Chie takes a fighting stance after hearing Risei's voice blaring from the speakers. I don't want to fight, but Chie's even summoned her persona. This whole situation just doesn't make any sense. But I can't just allow myself to get beaten up in this senseless either. Yukiko's like I think Yukiko's like the slowest person to realize what's going on here. I think you, Yosuke, and Chie caught on like immediately after the first fight. But Yukiko, it's the box lunch. That's on her mind. It's the box lunch. Alright, let's do this. Fuck, I can't. Nice. Ooh. Lap kill. Did you see that? Yukiko's grab is a slap. Well, I mean, I did kill 2 opponents with Chie's like butt stomp.
You were going for the throat in that fight, weren't you, Yuki-chan?
I did actually, Teddy. What are you? You're reading my logs?
Seeing people turn on each other so fast is scary. Watching you made my fur stand on end.
Oh, you were totally enjoying it.
Was it that obvious? Thanks for the ugly battle, Yuki-chan. Keep it up for the next fight, too.
This may be what people call burning with rage. What's so entertaining about Chie and me fighting each other? I can't believe that Teddy would do something so amazingly cruel like this. As I'm starting to tear up, Chie regains consciousness. My heart stops for a moment, but then Chie turns towards the monitor and starts yelling at Teddy. What in the world is going on? Now she's acting totally different than she was just seconds ago.
Hey, Ted, I heard you, you know. How dare you say that? If you don't quit this nasty joke soon, you're gonna pay the next time I see you.
Blah, blah, blah! I can't hear it when sore losers talk! You've already lost, so be quiet and stay there like a good dog!
What? You're really pissing me off, Ted!
Teddy completely ignores Chie, who's about to jump at the monitor and kills the broadcast before she can get in a satisfactory comeback. I have no idea what to think right now. This Chie right now is 100% the Chie that is my best friend. But she's the same Chie who was here before the fight. She's not a shadow, and I don't think she got replaced when I wasn't looking either.
Chie?
Oh, sorry, Yukiko. I think I went at you a little too hard. Wait, huh? Are you back to normal? Oh, thank goodness. I'm so sorry. It must have hurt so much.
Huh? Back to normal?
Oh, that stupid Teddy. There's no way Yukiko would say those things.
What? There's no way I would say such things? I don't remember saying anything to Chie back there that would get anyone this upset. Our conversations don't feel like they're matching up again. Something's not right.
I'm sorry too.
Huh? Oh, no, you don't have to apologize. It's Ted's fault for setting up the tournament, not yours. Actually, what is this Grand Prix thing? Teddy and Risa-chan are both acting so weird. Never mind why they do it, I don't even know how. There's no way those two could pull it off themselves.
She is right. The situation is too complicated to be a practical joke that Teddy and Risa-chan are playing on us. The only time a new place would be created inside the TV world is when a person gets dropped into it, right? After thinking for a moment, I decided to tell Chie about the girl I met earlier. Everything from how she found my box lunch, how she hasn't realized that this world is inside a TV, and how she had not appeared on the Midnight Channel.
Really? Huh. I guess we'd better keep an eye out for her. A ponytail and a Yagami High uniform. Okay, I can remember that.
How about the color of her hair and her eye color? That's pretty distinct too.
Hey, Yukiko. Is that your boxed lunch you're holding? We had a pretty intense fight back there. Is it still okay?
About that.
Oh man, what a tragedy.
When I show her the runes of my box lunch, Chie's shoulders sag. Yes, it is truly a tragedy. My creation has been reduced to a pitiful pile of mush.
You're not getting away with this, Ted. You'll learn firsthand how vicious I can be over wasted meat.
There's actually not much meat in it.
There isn't?
Okay, never mind then.
Anyway, let's hurry up and find him so we can get revenge for your boxed lunch.
Oh. The moment Chie yells out defiantly, the sound of familiar footsteps reaches my ears. Oh, it's the real Teddy. Chie notices too, and we both turn to that direction.
Come on, let's hurry! Let's go!
Whoa, Teddy, quit pulling!
Interesting. Okay, so I think the... Because, I mean, at this point, we've played this story 4 times now, right? So, now I'm trying to piece together Labrys's, like, canonical route. So she starts, like, outside the music room, because she bumps into you, right? But then Elizabeth comes, and then... Or was that Aegis? I think he meets Labrys, like, very briefly. Okay, and then after she meets you, she then meets up with Yukiko, and then I think after that she briefly meets Yosuke, and then bumps into Teddy, because this is the second time that we've seen Teddy with Labrys. So I think that's the route. It's you, Yukiko, Yosuke, Teddy. Which means those might be her 3 opponents later for her story.
Teddy? And that's...
Miss President, the girl that Teddy's tugging along is definitely the one who found my box lunch. The two of them don't respond to my voice and they rush off towards the practice building.
What are they doing together? Don't tell me Teddy really is behind this tournament.
Yukiko, you gotta hurry after them! Wasn't the girl with Teddy the one you were telling me about?
Yeah, let's go, Chie.
I thought that she would respond with an energetic yeah, but that wasn't the case.
I can't though, that's why you gotta hurry!
Huh?
For a moment, I think she may have suddenly reverted back to the Chie that I fought. Okay, Yukiko.
Ugh, it's that stupid Grand Prix rule! I lost, so I'm stuck here!
That's right, I totally forgot about that. Teddy said that the rules of this tournament only allow the winner to go on. In other words, even if I did find my friends, we won't be able to travel on together. So not only is Yosuke stuck, but now I have to leave Chie behind too.
But I'll be okay! Hurry or you'll lose them!
That's the Chie I know, with her typical smile. A little bit of comfortable familiarity gives me strength, and I give her a determined nod as I prepare to head out.
All right, I'll come back for you though.
I know! I believe in you! Go get him, Yukiko!
Wow, what a great friend. Bolstered by her words, I depart. I hope there aren't any invisible walls on my way to the practice building. Please tell me this is the part where she runs into the red cape.
Like I keep saying, you have to believe me. Why won't you understand?
Do you understand? When I enter the practice building, the first thing I hear is Teddy's voice, but I don't see him. I follow the sound and it seems like it's coming from the music room.
Huh? And suddenly Yuki-chan's here!
You're Yukiko-san.
Teddy gasps in surprise while Miss President looks at me in wonder. I finally caught up to them. Seems that since we're not talking through a TV, we can finally have an actual conversation.
It's time you explained yourself, Teddy. Why are you doing this? And who is that girl? Did you call her into the TV? I'm very upset with you right now.
What are you talking about? The murder in your eyes is verifying. Why? Why is every cutie pie I meet angry with me? What did I do? Is it because I'm Miss President's knight?
You're her knight? I'm at my wit's end. Murder in my eyes? Duh, doesn't he know what he's done to me? Yosuke and Chie said horrible things to me and my box lunch has been ruined. The fucking box lunch, man. My feelings have been seriously hurt. Trying to play this off as him being her knight might be some kind of joke to Teddy, but if he's going to keep this up, I won't forgive him.
Hey, wait a sec. Even I think you seem kinda on edge here.
That's right. No
It's
mercy.
not cool to get so worked up.
I'm sorry, but this is between Teddy and me. I'm sure you understand, Teddy. I'll say it one more time. If you upset me anymore, you're going to pay.
I slowly edge towards Teddy while asserting my throat. Oh, I mean threat. Why did I read throat? Yosuke-kun and Chi both returned to their normal selves after I fought them. So maybe Teddy will return to normal if I fight him too. I can also avenge my box lunch. Okay.
Oh, I get it. You're jealous.
Well, yeah, I want my lunch back.
You've turned green with envy because I'm all lovey-dovey with Miss President.
Something snaps inside me.
Come, Konohana Sakuya.
Yukiko is not being controlled anymore. This is just her true nature.
Ah! Yuki-chan's seriousness gauge just exploded.
It was your fault.
But I'm Miss President's knight. I can't lose. Gintoki Doji.
Teddy summoned his persona too, then that means I guess there's no choice but to fight. It's not like I was just gonna let him off the hook anyways. Teddy needs to be punished.
Huh? A direct challenge against the General himself? We're joining this shocking turn of events already in progress. Now, who will win? The General or Snow Black? Let the argument be decided with fists.
I'd forgotten about Rise-chan until her joking voice was amplified over the loudspeakers, but right now, punishing Teddy is top priority. I'll get revenge for my box lunch. I mean, the more she brings that up, the more I'm getting hungry. Fuck. I haven't eaten since like 6 in the morning. It's 2 p.m. right now. I need a box lunch too. I need several box lunches. Alright, let's do this.
What a catch!
This is
No way!
You missed.
Okay. Nice. Wait. Yes. Slap.
How unfortunate. Better luck next time.
I'm not really sure how to do the combos because I need to get used to watching my SP2 and be like, okay, I have 50 SP, what can I cast? Or I have like 25 SP, what can I cast? Because for Yukiko, I can decide to buff up one of my skills, like use Fire Amp, or I can just wait for a big attack and then hit it. I don't know, I feel like I don't really need to buff up though. I feel a bit better now, I think. Teddy should go back to normal, just like Yosuke and Chie. I turn towards my poor lunch and I think, I've avenged you. Then again, a box lunch's long cherished desire is to be eaten, right? It won't be fully avenged until it fulfills its purpose. So I shove it down Teddy's throat. What's inside is completely mixed up. It looks pretty bad and all the flavors are probably mixed together too. It smelled good while we were in the food court, but right now it's smelling a little, quite different. Maybe the taste is...
I wonder if it's still edible.
What? Maybe I should see if it's okay. I have faith in myself. Yeah, Yukiko, eat it. Oh, is this like the bad ending?
All I have to do is check. Simple as that.
That's right, why didn't I just do this sooner? I could taste it myself, but I know I'll be too lenient of a critic. It wouldn't be best if I get an unbiased opinion about it,
Hey, Teddy, won't you try tasting my boxed lunch?
Oh shit, she's gonna murder Teddy.
Yuki-chan?
What is that sound? Are we like unzipping him?
No, not there!
Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit.
What are you doing?
Haha, don't worry, Miss President. It'll be alright. It'll taste great. I think. I ignore Teddy's struggles and open up the zipper. I pour the contents of the boxed lunch into him.
This is...
What? What's going on? Are you all right, Teddy?
Huh? This is unexpected. Teddy's body starts shaking and he's making a rattling sound. You couldn't even move a finger before, but now he's bursting with energy.
Incredible! I didn't know my boxed lunch had such powers. No matter what kind of shadow is lurking here, there's no need to fear as long as I have this. I should go feed it to everyone.
Oh no. I keep wasting time, my boxed lunch will go bad. I need to hurry and deliver this to everyone before it gets cold. It might lose its potency.
Hey, Yukiko-san! Teddy's not looking so hot! Holy crap!
Why is Labrys me? I like to greatly over-exaggerate things. After leaving the music room, I feel bad for being so rude and not letting Miss President have some of my food. She did find it after all, but oh well. The ones I really want to give this to are the members of the investigation team. I would really like to go back and see Chie, but those invisible walls won't let me get there. Okay. As I plod forward in the only direction I'm able to, I peek into one of the open classrooms and I'm relieved to see one of the people I've been looking for from behind. Oh god, you.
Yukiko, are you alright?
Oh no.
I'm okay. I'm glad I found you.
Yeah, something's not right here. It's too dangerous to wander around separately.
Yukun seems so too serious to be seriously troubled. But everyone will be okay now if he just eats my box of lunch.
Here, eat this. It'll cheer you up.
The moment I present my box lunch, Yukun jumps far back with incredible speed. Smart. On top of that, he's even drawn his sword. Huh? Don't tell me, has Yukun gone crazy too?
Yukun, no!
Yukiko, calm down. You need to snap out of it.
Just as I thought, our conversation isn't matching up. It's the same as when I first ran into Yosuke and Chie. All the more reason to heal him with this box lunch. When I try presenting the box lunch to Yukun again, he slowly backs away from me with a tense expression on his face.
This isn't like Yukiko. If she was in her right mind, she wouldn't be putting her friends' lives in danger like this.
Why is this in parenthesis and why can I hear him?
There's no way around it. I'm sorry, Yukiko.
Yeah, true. This isn't the real Yukiko. Yukun raises his hand to the sky and summons his persona. Izanagi! I'll say it for you. It's no use. Yukun won't return to normal until we fight. I don't want to fight him, but I don't have a choice.
Don't worry, Yukun. My boxed lunch will help bring you back to normal.
I'll make sure to heal you, Yukun. Oh god, I feel like General Teddy. Okay, that was a choice though, so let's go here. Yukiko didn't even, like, Teddy didn't even need to brainwash Yukiko for this. These last two fights, she did it on her own accord. She is the villain.
Finally! Fight!
Alright.
Stay away!
Okay. Nice.
Stay away! Please hit!
Not enough.
Take no wait! Persona, go for it!
I'll show you man's potential.
Take no wait!
Ooh. Gotta hit him with it. That was a good one. Getting better at my light combos. Yukun has fallen flat on the ground, face first, and isn't moving an inch. Did I go a little too far? Well, no better time to bring out the you-know-what.
Are you alright, Yukun? I'll have you healed in no time.
Have you returned to your usual self, Yukiko?
Please don't kill him.
What are you talking about? Now, I brought a boxed lunch. You need to eat it.
Impossible. She hasn't snapped out of it?
Impossible. Oh dear. I'm getting flustered now. Teddy enjoyed it, but I wonder if you would like the same flavors. Why is she blushing?
Open wide.
Oh my gosh, she's like Himiko from Danganronpa V3. She blushes from her own compliment.
Is it delicious? There's more.
For some reason, Yukun doesn't seem to have returned to his normal self after the fight. He's still flailing around. Since the TV world still has him under his spell, I use my elbow to pin him down and shove the food from the boxed lunch into his mouth. This should return him to normal. Haha, to think I was worried about the contents getting mixed up. Instead, it tastes even better. I'll have to use this info in my future cooking. Maybe I don't even have to cook everything separately. I'll have so much time. I wonder why none of our cooks told me about this secret. No, that's kind of what I thought too. It's like, why do I need to like prepare, you know, the carbs, the meat, and the veggies separately? Why can't I just like fusion them into one, like an MRE or something? Then I probably realized that's probably not good, but you know, like kid brain me was thinking at the time, you know, why can't I just eat one food that has all the nutrients, all the vitamins? Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. The body can't cannot process nutrients that way. I wish. Make things so much simpler. Yukun suddenly stops moving entirely. Huh? What's going on? Look at Yukun's face. His eyes are closed and his body's gone limp.
Oh, he must have been so tired that he fell asleep.
I bet Yukun is in a state of food-induced bliss. He's able to completely relax due to the flavor nirvana that he's experiencing. I'm so happy. There's still a lot more where that came from. I should give him another helping since he enjoys it so much. How are you gonna feed him when he's asleep?
While they're asleep, right? I guess I should feed him something soft just in case.
Oh no. Well, that's the end of the investigation.
Oh, there she is. Huh? Yu's with you?
What? Yosuke, how are you here? Huh? Yosuke-kun? Thought he couldn't leave the gym.
Yosuke-kun? And everyone else too? What's going on?
Oh my god, don't tell me like Naoto and Naoto and Kanji are here too.
Sheesh, what are you talking about, Yukiko-senpai? The case has been solved.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh god. Alright, it's just like Chie's ending.
Yep, but for some reason, you and Yukun hadn't shown up. That's why we all came looking for you.
So, what were you two doing here?
Huh? Naoto-kun's here too?
Huh? The case has been solved, so this weird tournament is over and I don't have to fight against everyone anymore? I take the time to check off the faces of my friends that have gathered. Yosuke, Chie, Rise, you, oh, even Naoto and Kanji are here. So everyone in the investigation team has gathered and we all have free time now, right? Teddy's not here, but he's already eaten, so he'll be fine.
Oh, this is perfect timing. Let's all eat my boxed lunch to celebrate the case being solved.
Oh my god, she actually murdered Teddy and you. And now she's about to murder everyone else.
Huh? Boxed lunch?
She didn't say what I thought she said, right?
I assume your employees at the Amagi Inn made this for us?
No, I made it myself. I put my heart into it.
Huh? Wait, didn't your box lunch get all messed up?
Oh, don't worry about that. It won't make a difference after you eat it.
Everyone is smiling at my words. I'm glad that I decided to make this box lunch. It'll be the perfect remedy for all the tension they built up during this weird situation that pitted us against each other.
Yosuke, you'll try it, won't you?
Oh god, wait, this is just like the flippin' the sports day trip that they took to that park. The park cleanup, that's what it was. Yuki, who had gotten up without my knowing, places a hand on my shoulder. I think he's silently congratulating me for a job well done. He's probably telling the others that they should partake. I'm so happy, but all this praise is a bit embarrassing.
Isn't that a bit... Hey, Kanji, where do you think you're going?
Get off my back! This ain't the time for bluffing. I'm too young to die. Oh wait, there's probably not enough for me anyways. I can't take any if there won't be enough for my senpai.
Oh, you don't need to be so modest. I brought plenty.
When I show them the food packed away in the tiered box, everyone looks overwhelmed. Haha, it was a lot of trouble making so much. They probably never seen a super feast this big. I'm happy that they're so surprised.
Holy crap.
Ah!
Come on now. I want to see clean plates.
I don't think Riese had anything to say about that. Oh, that's funny though. The next day after everyone ate the box lunches and returned from the TV world, Yukun and the others all got really sick. The holidays we looked forward to spending together sadly ended without us being able to see each other much. Damn. What happened to Teddy too? Maybe they all got the flu or something? Despite that, it was a lot of fun. It had been so long since everyone was able to get together like this. Yukiko actually has like selective memory. Now I just need to take everything I've learned, practice really hard, and make an even more amazing box lunch next time. The end. Yeah. Oh god, that's great. Does that even count as a completion since... Yeah, it doesn't count as a completion, I figured. But it's a cool little ending. How do I load a story? Bookmark. There we go. That was a cool little ending. I have faith in myself. All right, we're on the real path now. I don't need anyone to test my cooking. How do I turn off the menu again? Control guide, there it is. No, now's not the time for that. I've been allowing myself to get caught up only thinking about myself and worrying about my food this whole time. I need to focus on more important things like saving Miss President.
Are you okay, Miss President? Are you hurt? Teddy didn't try anything funny, did he?
Yukiko-san, you...
You're worried about me more than the food? Her voice trails off as she stares at me.
Hmm? What is it? Oh, I used my persona in front of her.
I was so furious at Teddy that I didn't even think about before summoning my persona. From an outsider's perspective, that fight must have seemed like I was really participating in that tournament thing. How can I explain this?
I get that you were angry, but you just had a huge fight right in front of me. And after I told you to go home, what are you doing still at school? I'm the student council president, you know? You gotta leave this stuff to me.
That's not what I expected to be scolded for. Does she really not find our personas odd? Maybe she can't see them. Maybe she's confused because she entered this world. I can't save Miss President without having her trust. I can't have her disliking me or becoming suspicious of me. There's no way she'd believe me if I tried to tell her that she's inside a world within a TV. I need to find a way to gain her trust first. I continue to choose my words carefully to make sure I don't anger Miss President.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just worried about you. Also, Teddy here seems to be the host of this tournament.
Oh, you thought that too? Yeah, I was fooled at first.
But as you see, he doesn't have the hat.
But after talking to him, I don't think that's true anymore.
Huh? What does she mean by that? Teddy's not the host of this tournament?
I'm sorry. Can you explain?
Miss President nods and begins telling me why she's been with Teddy. At first she thought that Teddy was the host and asked him to stop the tournament. However, according to him, the Teddy on the TV is an imposter called the General. She tells me this, I glance over and realize that Teddy isn't wearing that funny cape or hat. Considering that it's only a hat and cape, it wouldn't take much time to change out of that costume, but this isn't good. Now I'm the one who doesn't know what I'm supposed to believe. When she sees my confusion, Miss President wakes up to the unconscious Teddy and says, "It'll be quicker if you just ask him yourself."
Hey, wake up. Get a grip on yourself. Ain't you supposed to be my knight?
Yeah.
Huh? Whoa! A cutie pie's trying to score with me? Okie dokie! I'm puckered up and ready for your wake-up kiss!
What the hell?
Teddy, do you need me to punish you again?
Yikes! I was just joking. I'll be good.
All right, then tell me what's going on. She said that the Teddy hosting the tournament wasn't the real one. But in that case, what have you been doing all this time?
Yuki-chan, you believe me?
Of course. We're friends, aren't we? Though that does depend on what you tell me.
You don't give an inch!
That's right. Before I change my mind and choose the other option, I really do want to believe him. But considering how many things seem odd inside the TV world, I can't be making any assumptions. After hearing my demand, Teddy pulls himself together and tells me everything that's happened up to now. He's explained that he had noticed something abnormal in this world and came to investigate way before we figured out anything was going on. And then the fake Teddy was already here when he arrived. How he met Miss President and was falsely accused of being the culprit. And now he's been fighting all this time to protect her since she can't use a persona. Doesn't seem like he's lying. Believe Teddy. Thinking back to what Chie said, no matter how much he might enjoy pranks, there's no way he could have done something this complicated, and he would never enjoy making all of us friends fight. The same goes for Rise too. And if General Teddy is a fake, then that Rise who's doing those broadcasts may be a fake too. I feel bad for ever doubting my investigation team friends.
Okay, I understand now. I'm sorry I doubted you, Teddy.
See? Did you hear that, Miss President? Yuki-chan believes me.
So she does. Alright, what the hell? I'll believe you too. Truth to tell, you're so immature that I can't see you putting this together.
Whoa! Such high praise! I can tell you really trust me, Miss President.
It wasn't a compliment, numbskull.
Good for you, Teddy. You've been protecting Miss President all this time, right? Well, I think you did a great job.
Oh my! Praise from Yuki-chan too? I'm on a roll! This is great! So great! Keep it coming, please!
Sheesh, she always gets so carried away. But I have to say, I'm definitely happier to see this Teddy than the one in that weird costume.
But then who's in the announcement room? He looks exactly like you. Some relative of yours?
Huh? There's nobody as adorable as me in this world.
That's a pretty logical assumption, though. He's your nephew? Your cousin? Your brother? The announcement room, alright, this is supposed to be Yasogami High. If he's using the PA system and TVs, then he may be in the announcement room. But Miss President's question is important too. What in the world is that fake Teddy? General Teddy? The first thing that crosses my mind about it would be Teddy's shadow, but Teddy was able to use his persona a moment ago, so that can't be it. So that means someone's disguised as Teddy. Who in the world would do such a... I was thinking in circles until now, but maybe I found the answer.
Hey, this is just a thought, but if someone has made themselves look exactly like you, Teddy, couldn't it actually be Miss President's shadow?
Huh?
My shadow? What's that?
I'm not sure how to explain it, but...
I hadn't told her anything yet. I didn't want to frighten her. But I think she can probably trust me now. I need to explain the situation in full. Teddy and I both give Miss President our understanding of what's been going on. We tell her that she's been dropped inside a TV and is currently in another world. How the shadow, a side of one's heart that they don't want to admit, can come out of someone and materialize in this world. And finally, how there are cases when the real person is attacked by their own shadow. I explained it all simply, and as plainly as I could put it, but Miss President does that confused head tilt thing again.
Yukiko-san.
Are you okay?
Are you doing all right? Like, in general? You can open up to me if you want.
Because I'm student council president.
Oh, no,
I kind of like Labrys's personality, like her deluded council persona. I guess even though she trusts me, bringing up such an unbelievable story makes it sound like I'm delusional. After all, when I was dropped into this world for the first time, I didn't understand or believe what was going on either. But I can't give up. When I explain things once more to try to get her to believe me, Miss President reluctantly nods.
Come on. A world inside a TV. Shadows. Sounds like a big old fairy tale to me.
Anyway, you've gotten dragged into a pretty bad mess, so I want to help you get out of it.
Oh, that reminds me, I don't even know her name. How thoughtless of me.
I'm sorry. May I ask your name? I only know that you're the student council president.
Say, you never told me either. Please tell us your name, Miss President.
Yeah, come on. What's your talent, huh? Hajime Hinata? My talent? Well, I'm the... What? I don't remember.
Huh? My name?
Because I have amnesia. Miss President stammers and looks away. I wonder what's wrong. I didn't ask her anything odd, did I?
Are you all right? I'm sure you must be confused with all that's been happening.
That's not it. What gives? I can't remember anything. Why? I'm supposed to be student council president, too.
Miss President, please, calm down. It's okay. You know what they say. Less talk, more action.
Teddy and I try to calm Miss President down. Seems she doesn't remember anything other than just being student council president. Apparently she was so caught up with the situation she didn't even realize that she had forgotten about everything else.
I don't get it. Could something this bizarre really happen?
Don't worry. I bet you just can't remember now because of the shock of being dropped inside a TV. The same thing happened to me last year.
I couldn't believe that it was reality either. I think that her jumbled up memories are only natural, considering how abnormal this situation is.
A TV, huh? It's just so hard to swallow.
I'm sure you'll remember everything once we get back to the real world. Let's go look for that fake Teddy for now, okay?
When I smile at her, Miss President seems a bit more relieved and her expression softens. We have to get her out of this world. And to do that, I need to stay strong too.
A blossoming friendship between two cuties. This is great. I'm so touched. In honor of the occasion, I request that Miss President try to score with me.
You don't even know who you are inside the suit, okay?
Score? Teddy, if you continue mentioning that, I'm going to get angry again.
Oh right, I forgot. It's a reference to her castle.
Oh no! Is the scoring princess becoming truly enraged?
That joke's a year old now. How many times are you gonna keep making it?
Yep, that's the one joke she doesn't laugh at either.
Sheesh, we're going on ahead.
Whoa, hey! Yuki-san!
Take Miss President's hand and begin walking briskly. Gee, she still brings up that stupid joke even though it happened a long time ago. That was what my shadow said, not me. Oh wait, my shadow is how I truly feel. In any case, that's not what I'm really like. I would never try to be a scoring princess.
Yikes! Wait for me! Yuki-chan! Miss President! I don't want to be left alone!
You're not alone, you're with Shadow Beethoven and all the other great composers.
Oh.
I forgore. This tournament's rule dictates that only the winner can move on. So much has happened that I forgot that I just beat Teddy in a fight. He'll be fine. Plus, knowing Teddy, he won't stop hitting on us or bringing up that scoring princess stuff. I don't want Miss President getting the wrong impression of me, so I ignore him and head for the announcement room. Smart move. Yeah. How many safe slots are there actually? Oh, fuck. Pressed the wrong button. We've searched everywhere for the announcement room, where the fake Teddy should be, but we still can't find it. I'm starting to get tired. I suggest to Miss President that we should take a break and try opening one of the nearby classroom doors. This one. The monitor near the ceiling isn't on. There's no one here either. Thank goodness, we should be able to rest for a bit here. I set the box lunch on a desk and sit down with Miss President. Phew, now that we have finally taken a seat, I suddenly realize just how exhausted I am. Come to think of it, ever since I got into the TV world this time, it's been non-stop running, walking around and fighting.
Still carrying that, huh?
carrying that? What is she talking about?
Hmm? Oh, you mean the lunchbox?
Yeah. If you weren't gonna need it right away, you could have just left it with him back there.
Leaving the lunch with Teddy instead of carrying it around. Now that I think about it, I feel like I should have probably done that. But still, I'm hesitant to just leave it behind. Miss President's right in that we won't be needing it right away. And even besides that, the food inside is in no condition to give to anyone. Oh really? But it's still filled with so many feelings. That box lunch is about to fucking become the last boss of this game. I don't think I'll be able to explain all that to Miss President, so I tried to change the subject to deflect attention away.
Say, Teddy seems to have taken a real liking to you, Miss President. I think I understand why. You're really pretty after all.
I guess my attempt to change the subject was a little too obvious. Yeah. But I couldn't think of any other topic of conversation besides Teddy that both of us could definitely relate to. If Chie were in my shoes, I bet she'd be able to expand the conversation in a much more natural way. As I sink into my own negative thoughts, Miss President cocks her head and speaks up.
Hey, can I ask you something? Am I good looking?
I mean, besides the creepy Monokuma eyes that you've got that are staring into my soul, yeah, I dig the white hair. White hair pretty much is like works on every anime. Like, there are so many famous white hair anime girls. You got 2B, you got the girl from Drakengard as well. You got Emilia from ReZero. Ringo. Wait, Ringo doesn't really have pink hair. I mean, white hair. It's more like grayish, but yeah. There are a lot of white hair heroines, and they're all badass. I wasn't expecting a response like that. I must have the exact expression on my face that Miss President did a moment ago. She seemed embarrassed that I'm giving her that look. I guess I should have answered her question, though.
Yes, I think so. I bet you'd look great if you dressed up.
Wow. Way to go there, me. Even I think that sounded weird. Oh god, that's like me. High five, brain. Good job. Well said. I do honestly think that Miss President is cute and good looking. Maybe she's never thought about such things. She doesn't seem to be wearing makeup, and I don't see any accessories either. Just her uniform and nothing else, like a living example of our school.
Really? I'm not much of an expert since I usually just wear what I need for work. But most people at school give their own little alterations to their uniforms and things like that.
Is that allowed? Don't the teachers get sore?
Can you do that in Japan? Because I do know that like dress code is very strict in Japan. Like even in business settings, it's like you need to wear a tie or you need to, you know, like wear a suit. And like it doesn't matter if it's the summer or if it's the winter. It doesn't matter if it's like super hot outside or if it's super cold. The dress code does not change for the seasons. Thankfully, I think school uniforms, because most Japanese schools actually do have uniforms. How do I know this? I play enough fucking JRPGs that I know this and watch enough animes. But yeah, I'm actually curious because are students actually able to customize their uniforms? Like they can still have the logos and certain parts of the uniform, but can they kind of wear different parts or wear like personal pieces of clothing around it? I wonder.
I'm not sure. I guess they might complain if things got too out of hand. But I wear a cardigan over my uniform all the time, and I've never received a complaint. Let's see. I wonder what kind of look would work for you.
I have a compact mirror with me, so I peer into it with Miss President. Then again, it's small, so there isn't much I can really see. When I try putting my cardigan up to Miss President's chest and change her hairstyle a bit with my headband, her eyes brighten up. That was kinda cute. After Miss President shyly fixes her messed up hair and returns my cardigan and headband, she warmly speaks up.
I never knew I could look like that.
Oh my god, I kinda want to see that now.
See? Isn't it fun to give your uniform your own personal touch?
Yukiko outfit on Labris. Seeing Miss President so happy makes me happy too. Seems like she really didn't have any interest in her looks up until now. That's a bit of a waste.
I never gave much thought to fashion, though. I think Chie would be better at telling which colors compliment you best.
Chie? Who's she?
She's a great friend of mine. Chie is a natural at choosing colors and things that look great on people.
Actually, yeah, I think she's canonically or as of now, the only character that doesn't directly meet Labrys before the announcement room. Yeah, she just sees her and Teddy, that's all. Yeah, whereas Yukiko meets her, Yosuke met her, and you did meet her as well. Red looks good on you, Yukiko. She was the one who said that to me. She's always looking after me. Sometimes I feel like she knows me better than even I do. When we go shopping together, she always picks out the clothes that she's positive would look good on me. I bet she's able to find something for Miss President in a
A
flash.
friend of yours? I want to meet her too.
Sure. Once this is over, we can all go shopping together. I'm sure there are lots of outfits that would look good on you.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll hold you to it.
I feel a little closer to Miss President now. Oh, my bond's going up. I don't have that many friends, but it still makes me happy when I make a new one. I'm sure Chie would be surprised too. She's always exaggerating, so I bet she'd say something like, I can't believe Yukiko asked to hang out with someone besides me. My best friend status is in shambles. I put on the cardigan that Miss President returned to me just as I'm about to suggest that we get going. A mysterious yet familiar voice echoes within my head.
Senpai, can anyone hear me?
Oh, okay, this is the mandatory Rise motivation speech.
That voice. Risa-chan? She's making contact through her persona, so it must be.
It's different from the voice that was being broadcasted over the PA system. This feeling is definitely Rise's persona. Her persona is a bit different from ours, as she has special abilities that allow her to detect faraway presences and sense her voice to people over long distances. I tell Miss President that what's happening, and she seems amazed that my friends have contacted me. I then quickly turn my concentration back to the convo with Rise.
Yukiko-senpai! Thank goodness! Sorry, I was so relieved that I started tearing up. Are you alright, Yukiko-senpai?
Mm-hmm. I'm fine. What about you? Are you okay? You were doing these weird broadcasts until a moment ago, but you're back to normal now, right?
That wasn't me! A fake Teddy was saying those things in my voice. Ever since I got kidnapped, he was watching me. I didn't get any chances to use my persona. Yukiko-senpai, where are you right? Wait a sec. Are you with someone right now?
I see, Rise doesn't know about Miss President. I quickly tell her about our encounter and what has happened.
Weird. Something's not right about her. I can't put my finger on it, but she's not normal.
Not normal? What is that? Oh, fuck. Don't try to speak while swallowing. When I start thinking about what she could possibly mean by that, Rise-chan continues on.
So based on how things went last year, you think that girl's the victim and the fake Teddy's her shadow?
I don't know yet, but it's possible. Rise-chan, you say you were with the fake one all this time. Are you okay?
Oh sure, don't worry about me. The fake's gone off somewhere. That's why I was trying to contact someone.
Thank goodness. Rise-chan's safe then. It must have been so scary being held captive by the fake Teddy. He was using both Teddy's forms and Rise-chan's voice. What reason would he have to do that? Oh, that reminds me. I should tell Rise that her manager was worried about her.
Oh, this might not be worth mentioning now, but your manager called me in.
Huh? Inoue-san contacted you? Yikes. Sorry about that.
Oh no, don't be. I just thought you should know.
Oh man, how am I gonna explain this? I seriously have no excuse. I'll just have to lie and say I ran away from home for a few days. I'm gonna get in such trouble for this. But one thing at a time. We have to deal with this situation first.
Yeah, true, actually. How do you explain that? Yeah, I was kidnapped to a shadow realm.
Don't worry, the others are here too. We'll rescue you in no time.
I was stuck in Mesmer's castle.
Yeah, I'm sensing them now. Cool. I'll be waiting, so hurry and come get me. Oh, but be careful.
Rise answers energetically, but I know there's no way she's alright after being captured by the mastermind behind this case. But she's scared and worried. I have to hurry and rescue her. Rise ends the communication after telling me that she's going to try contacting everyone else. I told her where Yosuke, Chie, and Teddy were, so hopefully she'll be able to contact them. But my objective is now clear. Oh right, because canonically we didn't fight you, because that's only in the bad ending. I have to go to the announcement room, rescue Rise, and then do something about that fake Teddy. Now that the goal is in sight, I can more thoroughly focus on reaching it.
Well, that didn't look weird or nothing. Were you talking to your friend inside your head?
Yeah, that must look awkward.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I bet it's hard to believe, but
Nah, I could tell from watching you. You didn't look like you were faking it. You must really get along with them.
huh?
I could see on your face that you didn't doubt him at all. And I'm sure they trust you right back, huh?
After thinking for a moment, I can't help but smile.
They sure do. We've been through a lot together, you see.
I feel like Miss President's acting a little off. I thought she might feel out of the loop after I had that whole conversation without her, but it seems like something else is on her mind. It's like she feels awkward. No, apologetic. It's as if she's bearing something she can't say to anyone else. Am I overthinking things?
Don't worry. We're behind you, too. I'm sure you'll get through this just fine.
I'm a robot, but I don't want to admit it. I reassure her and try to cheer her up, but Miss President only nods ambiguously and doesn't smile back. I want to help her, but what should I do? Give her a stamina X. Wrong game. We walked around the school some more and finally found the announcement room. The culprit of this case must be waiting behind the door. The realization makes me tense up. I motion towards Miss President when she nods back. I fling the door open. Police.
Yukiko-senpai, you came!
Huh? Only Rise in here. I thought that the fake Teddy would be like, "Mwahaha, you finally made it this far, and then let me tell you my master plan." Or something like that. Oh, here it comes though. Just as I have that thought, he turns up on every monitor in the announcement room.
Welcome, Yuki-chan. Looking for me?
Yeah.
You must know already, but this is the stage for the final battle. You've brought your own strange audience with you, but I'll overlook that for now. You seem to love attention so much that I'm sure you'll do better with an audience.
The fake Teddy glances to Miss President for a moment, but seems uninterested and says nothing more about her. If he's this girl's shadow, I thought he would definitely start taunting her.
There's no point in pretending to be Teddy anymore. I'm not fooled. Who are you? Why are you doing this? How much longer will this awful game continue?
Oh my! How rude of you to call it awful when you're the ones who wished for it!
We wished for this? What do you mean?
As I've said from the start, real men let their fists do the talking!
Don't tell me it's gonna be Shadow Yukiko.
Bring out the next challenger!
Just like before, smoke pours out. Still can't tell whose silhouette I see through the white smoke, but I have a pretty good idea. The fake Teddy said a moment ago this is the final battle. Since I fought Yosuke, Chie, and Teddy, there's only one person left.
I had a feeling it would be you.
Oh, it really is you, okay.
That makes things easier then. Let's get started, Yukiko.
Yukiko, you brought the boxed lunches with you, right, from the room? Easy. It's just time to feed him. That's right, it's Yukun.
If it's at all possible, I don't want to fight. Can we not do this?
What a question. You've been fighting against your friends this whole time, haven't you?
That's true, but...
I don't want to fight, huh? You always just wait for things to happen. You can't do anything until someone makes the choice for you. You haven't changed at all. Just like last year, you're still waiting for someone to come and rescue you.
I haven't changed at all?
That's right. That simple statement is like a knife through my chest. The things my shadow said to me when I first entered this world began echoing throughout my mind. As if to reopen the wound, Yukun's cutting remarks remind me of the pain I thought I left behind. To me who wanted to go somewhere but was too weak-willed to do anything on my own, and thus yearned after a prince to take me away. The me that didn't have enough courage to even consider breaking that cage surrounding me only became more and more fretful. I thought I had faced down those fears. I thought I had changed. I did my best to improve my cooking, a skill that I was bad at as part of that process. That's why I made this boxed lunch. But after hearing Yukun say those things, the feelings I've been slowly building up have been instantly cut down, my confidence shaken. Have I not actually changed at all?
That's not true. I'm trying to the best of my abilities.
Enough with the weasel words. I'm sick of your excuses.
Hey, don't bring weasels into this. He has no intention of listening to a thing I say. Yukun draws his sword as if to tell me as much. Because the fake Teddy's rules are still in effect, I want to save everyone that I must fight. I have to steel myself. If I don't fight, I won't be able to protect Miss President and the others.
Listen, both of you, something ain't right. Yukiko-san, are you really gonna fight him?
Yes, I am. Labras, get the box lunch ready.
I'm sorry. I know you want to stop this, but this is my only choice right now. Please, stand back, Miss President.
Upon hearing my words, Rise-chan leads Miss President to a safe distance away from the upcoming fight. It'll be alright. I've been able to pull through so far. I just need to concentrate on the battle before me. Otherwise, I won't be able to win against Yukun. Okay, you think you're a slick guy? About to show him my Maragi if I ever get a chance, or my Maragi Dine. It's so hard to get 50 SP though.
Finally.
All right.
Not enough.
Okay.
Not enough.
And
Show your man's potential.
oh, I missed. No.
Over here.
Come here, come here, come here.
Now, will they go for the kill? Alright, it's over.
Yo. He dodged my Maragi Dine. I tried hitting him with it and then he flipping jumped over it. The specials are flipping hard to use in a pinch because like I try to jump to get myself in a good position. I should just hold the X button honestly because there's like a little cheat command where you can just hold the X button and it'll charge up this bar, and then if you have enough SP it'll execute the command. I should really just use that honestly. I'm not gonna land this with a D-pad. I'm just not that technical. I really just beat up Yukun. He finally came to visit us after all this time and we ended up fighting. How did this happen? Same with Yosuke, Chie, and Teddy too. It reminds me, everyone said the same things to me before I fought with them. Maybe I haven't really changed at all.
You're pretty strong, Yukiko.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you hurt anywhere? I ended up fighting you anyway.
I tried to excuse myself to Yukun, who's just gotten back on his feet. He looks puzzled.
Huh? I knew something wasn't right. You've done a complete 180 from how you were a moment ago.
I was just thinking the same thing about you.
If you doofs don't mind me butting in, something wasn't right with either of you. It was like neither of you could hear what you was saying. The way you answered each other didn't make no sense.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So we're both, she can see both of us being brainwashed at the same time. We didn't hear what the other was saying? Huh, it was like this after each of my fights. Once they were over, it was clear that our conversations beforehand weren't matching up at all. I didn't have time to check, and to be honest, I was afraid of what I'd find. What if those things we heard from each other were actually what we said at all?
I see. Was that the fake Teddy at work too?
You think he's doing it on purpose to make friends fight each other?
That's crazy. Why? How could anyone do something so horrible as making someone fight their friends?
This president is disgusted by the situation. It almost seems as if she was the one who was forced to fight against all her friends. She must have been a very kind person. I feel as if she's getting angry for my sake. I tell her not to let the situation bother her and calm down. Then I try introducing her formally to Rise and Yukun. And I explain how I met her in this world and how she can't remember anything and how she may be the victim at the heart of this case. Upon hearing my theory, Yu nods and falls deep in thought.
I see. That's strange, though. The Shadow's main objective is to take the place of the real person. If he really is her Shadow, that fake Teddy hasn't seemed interested in her at all.
Yeah, you're right. He completely ignored Miss President a moment ago, too.
You still haven't figured it out? I made sure to spell it out for you from the start, too.
Oh shit, Shadow Yukiko. The voice suddenly echoes throughout the room. I feel as if I've heard it somewhere before, but it's a voice that I really don't want to remember.
Who's there? Where are you?
Where are you?
You haven't found what you cherish, have you? What you truly desire.
The voice's owner slowly reveals herself. The figure was the one thing I didn't want to see. I faced her once in the past, but now that I have to face her again, I'm scared.
Yukiko-senpai's shadow? This can't be.
That's right. The one that appeared before everyone was myself. My own face mocking me.
Now that everything's peaceful, no one will help me. I'm suffering now, yet no one notices. I'm beside myself because I can't tell if I'm making any real progress.
Well, true when it comes to cooking.
Isn't that right, me?
Can't believe this. Why? I mean, I've already defeated my own shadow and obtained a persona. There's no way she could show herself again.
But then I noticed something. If I stir up more trouble, everyone will worry.
Which is why I made box lunches. No fucking way she's gonna say that. So that's why I force-fed all my colleagues box lunches. I am the trouble.
I'm sure. No, I know for a fact that my real prince will come save me this time.
My shadow smiles, widens as she stares at me. Can't base my gaze. My eyes wander across the ground. Before long, something comes into my field of view. Why? Why the box lunch? Put it away. My shadow realizes what I was glancing at and intensifies the verbal assault.
I mean, take that boxed lunch. I said that I made it for everyone, but I'm not at all confident about it. I could have given it to them, but I didn't. I was so scared inside that I couldn't. Yet I can't throw it away either. That boxed lunch is just like me.
Damn.
I did my best, but I don't know whether or not it came out good. Just like poor, pitiful me.
That's not true! Come, Konohana Sakuya!
So what if Yukiko feeds her shadow the lunch? Does, like, Yukiko, does the real one die too?
Huh?
I can't summon it. Nothing happens. It's as if I've never had the power to begin with. No, why? How could this be?
No! This isn't happening!
No, it's okay. We can still use it in the fight.
I look so pitiful! Did you think that just because you gained your persona that your shadow would never appear again? Did you think you'd never meet me again after you accepted yourself? Sorry, but no one ever really lets go of their weaknesses. I'll always be with you.
Has my persona really turned back into a shadow? Was all the progress I made only in my mind? Have I really not changed at all? The words cast at me earlier cut fresh wounds in my heart.
You tried to act all high and mighty by saying you were determined, but you were just trying not to rock the boat. It's too much trouble thinking on your own, so you closed your eyes to everything. Isn't that right, Miss Goody Two-Shoes?
Have you ever thought about the problem you cause for others? You may not realize, but you completely rely on us. That box lunch you brought today is a perfect example. Nobody ever said they wanted you to make them one.
You always just wait for things to happen. You can't do anything until someone makes the choice for you. You haven't changed at all. Just like last year, you're still waiting for someone to come and rescue you.
And then there's Teddy. I'm her knight. The me that gave up on thinking for myself. The me that selfishly ignores the feelings of others. The me that can't do anything on my own. The me that pretends to have grown up but in reality hasn't changed at all. My weakness caused this case and dragged everyone into it. My shadow continues the verbal barrage as I stand trembling.
I've always been by your side. You were just tuning me out for a while. Isn't that true? Poor, pitiful me.
Please, stop. I catch myself covering my face with my hands. I don't want to see her or hear anymore. I'm scared. You and the others are getting a full view of my pitiful self. I'm scared. So scared. I can't even stand.
Please, stop!
Here comes the Risei emotional speech. Have I not changed at all since back then? I actually know that deep down I was just trying to ignore it? Please, no more. I just want to let go. I want to let go of everything.
Yukiko-san!
Oh shit, no, it's Labris.
Yukiko! Don't let it fool you!
Okay, and you.
He's right, Yukiko-senpai. Look up at us.
What am I doing? Why was I so frightened? Yukun, Rise, Miss President, I can hear all their reassuring voices too. I'm not alone. No matter how pitiful I am or how painful things are, I have great friends who aren't embarrassed of me. They accept me for who I am and will fight alongside me. Reassuring voices pull me out of the darkness. I slowly open my eyes. Before me I see you from behind who has stepped in between me and the shadow to try and protect me. Rise is holding my body up.
Don't give in. You overcame your weakness back then, didn't you? We all know you did. We were there.
Yeah, you're not running away from anything. Not last time and not this time either. You came to rescue me just like you said. This is the second time you've done that. You're not weak at all.
You're both right. I can face myself. I can do this.
Yukun, please let me do this.
You and I exchange glances. When he sees me nod with determination, his expression softens as he stands aside. He believes in me. His trust makes me so happy right now. Thanks, Yukun.
Look after Miss President and Rise-chan.
Of course.
I get back to my feet and stand firmly. I fix my gaze upon the smirking shadow in front of me. If it was my weakness that caused this case, then I'll bring an end to this case myself.
People never let go of their weaknesses. You're probably right about that. That's why I must continue fighting against mine. And I can do it because I know I'm not alone.
Yes, now I can take a step towards that goal.
Yukiko-san, can you really beat her?
I don't know, we'll find out. Yeah, I'm surprised too. If not for everyone, I never really realized I possessed such inner strength. I take a deep breath. I won't look away again.
You say you're my weakness? Then no matter how many times you come back, I will continue to stand up against you. Now, come.
This time I feel the strength flowing through me, and my persona appears. The shadow controls her face in pure hatred from seeing me stand up against her.
Why? Why aren't you despairing? I was so close to.
Because this has to follow the same script as the last 3 stories. In fact, I think the only person that we didn't fight our shadow was you. Because I think that was replaced by the Elizabeth fight, which was right after Aegis. Oh shit, that's cool skin. Oops. Ah, there we go. Double explosion. Yeah, and then you finish it with a slap. Haha, yes, I landed it. God, these fights happen so quickly. I really need to be on my toes. With my final strike, the shadow stops moving. I won. I defeated her again.
You did it, Yukiko.
Yeah, did you see it? I landed the finisher too.
Thanks.
I truly feel honored that my weakness was what caused this is what caused this case. I'm sure that everyone will still accept me though. And this time I know for sure that I'm not just pretending that I overcame my weakness. I'll be alright now. Even if I go astray again, I'll be able to stand up against it.
Huh? Senpai, be careful! Something's not right with the shadow!
Damn it. Alright, here we go. We know what happens now. We all turn towards Rise and simultaneously all the lights in the announcement room turn off. What happened? Is this the cutscene?
They repeatedly suffered the pain of fighting their friends, but they still didn't lose heart.
A voice echoes in the darkness. An ominous voice that makes me feel like insects are crawling all over my skin. Ugh. But still, this voice is somehow familiar.
No one can understand you after all. What a shame.
The lights come back on and the one standing before me was the fake Teddy. But why? Just a moment ago I was positive that my shadow was there.
What? you talking about?
The fake Teddy looks straight at Miss President and is addressing her. The air about him and even his voice are completely different now.
Who are you? I thought you were my shadow.
No, that's not true, Senpai. I couldn't tell until now, but the one this thing's based on is Miss President.
What? What are you talking about, Rise? That's impossible. I mean, just a moment ago
I thought something was odd. Yukiko used her persona in the fight.
Yeah, right? So why was she able to use her persona against her shadow?
Personas and shadows are one and the same. It's impossible for both to exist at once.
Which means it was a shapeshifter. Yukun is right, how could I have forgotten that? The powers of personas can only be obtained by accepting one's shadow. The reason I'm able to use my persona is because I already faced my shadow. But I was fighting that thing with my persona. It couldn't possibly be my shadow.
Plus, we've never seen a shadow take on someone else's appearance. Maybe that's why your conversations with each other got all jumbled up.
Either way, this isn't like last year.
Hey, would you stop treating me like I'm some kind of freak? This wasn't my power originally. It's hers.
Her power? What's that supposed to mean? Who is her? Miss President cradles her head and denies the shadow's words.
No! I'm not like that!
I'm not a Teddy clone, I swear.
Why so desperate all of a sudden? It's about time you remembered. Stop deluding yourself!
Alright, here it comes. Transform. We'll skip this, of course. Seen it for the fourth
I'm
time.
the shadow. The true self. That's my face.
No. The fake Teddy turned into a form that looks exactly like Miss President. So it's Miss President's shadow? A shadow that can change forms is completely unheard of. I still can't believe it despite all the evidence pointing to it.
I think that's its real appearance. Look at it next to Miss President over there.
I try to compare them as Rise says. Miss President is trembling uncontrollably and trying to hide, but from what I can tell, the shadow's face is pretty much identical. Although the shadow's body is covered with all kinds of metallic parts and she looks like some kind of robot. The real Miss President is acting like I was. She shut her eyes tight and is shaking her head.
I'm not deceiving myself. I don't know you. Huh. You're still trying to look away? Then how else do you explain me? The power to scramble other people's senses? Those people there must be aware of it. Ask yourself, why do I have such powers? Because you, the real one, have them too.
Oh no. Okay, interesting. This is new lore though. The power to scramble other people's senses, I get it now. That's why everyone wasn't making any sense when we fought.
I see. If I had lost my mind during those matches, I should have realized it. But I never did. Neither did the others. So we didn't really lose our minds. We just seemed that way to the other person.
So it's like hallucinations, really. That's kind of what her power is. She has the power to just distort people's hearing and maybe even sight.
Which means no matter what the other person really said or did, we'd perceive it as being something completely different.
So that was the reason why everyone's attitudes and conversations didn't match up after the fight was over. We were both hearing things that neither of us said. But why did... Except for Teddy, maybe. The whole night part. I don't think he brainwashed Teddy. But why does the shadow keep saying the power is Miss President's? What could that possibly mean?
Is that Miss President's persona ability? Or is it something else?
That's a pretty good guess. But it's wrong. I was born with this ability. More like a weapon, designed for infiltration.
Infiltration? Weapon? That doesn't make any sense at all. What are you talking about?
No! No! I don't want to remember! You don't? Hey, fine with me. Then you can die as you are.
The shadow brandishes the giant axe in her hand and comes charging. Miss President is still trembling and doesn't seem like she can move. No. My body suddenly acts faster than I can think. I reflexively slide in between the shadow and Miss President.
Look out!
Yukiko!
The moment I embraced Miss President to shield her from the shadow's axe, I hear the ping of metal striking metal.
Senpai! Senpai, hang in there!
Oh shit, Yukun, okay. You with the save? He stopped the axe with his sword to protect me and Miss President, but the power of the shadow attacks knocks him away. It's pretty funny because in Yosuke's story, Aigis interrupts, right? I believe. And in Chie's story, Akihiko fucking punches Kanji through the wall. So there's no one that intervenes this time. Yukun gave his all to protect us, so now it's my turn. The shadow glares at me in disgust and sees me refusing to move from Miss President.
Why are you protecting her? You've had your turn already. Get out of my way. The only one I have business with is me over there.
Shadow brandishes the giant axe at us once again with pure rage. The shadow's strong. I can't run away. Oh, do I get to fight Labras? The moment I was about to summon my persona, the presence behind me moved.
Eliminating shadow.
No way!
Oh, okay. She's entered Aigis mode. Huh? I have absolutely no idea what happened. I hear sounds of machinery wiring. It's not from the shadow. It's coming from Miss President.
Target confirmed to be a shadow. 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon Labras, initiating elimination process.
What in the world is Miss President? Oh no. Interesting. I mean, I really wonder which story is canonical then, because we're getting all these alternate endings here. Either way, I am pretty excited for the next episode because we will be beginning Kanji's story, which is one of the few characters that we don't really know how they even ended up in the Grand Prix in the first place. Haven't unlocked these two characters yet either, so I wonder who they are. I hope one of them is Rise. I hope one of them is Junpei, honestly, too. Junpei, Yukari, or Rise. Either of those three would be nice, but we got Mitsuru, we got Akihiko, and Aigis. We haven't actually seen Mitsuru at all yet, so I'm pretty excited to see how she integrates into the story. But that's it for this time. This has gone on for long enough. There are also some unique endings too for Chie and Yukiko, so I'm assuming that I either missed the secret ending for Yosuke or there wasn't one for him or you, so going to be on the lookout for that when doing these remaining 4 stories. Okay, I need to get something to eat because I am hungry. It's been 2 hours and I will be right back. Maybe. So I'll see you in a couple hours, probably like 2.